Hello everyone, I am Sparkleclaws and today I will be explaining my take on Undertale and Sans AUs. Please keep in mind that this is my take and it is not canon to either Undertale or its AUs. I also made this video with the expectation that anyone watching it already has a base knowledge of Undertale and its AUs. I will use Undertale characters to explain general rules. When Sans or Papyrus get really mad, they lose their eyelights. This only happens when anger is their strongest emotion. If other emotions are stronger, then their eyelights remain unchanged. Sans and his AUs are all aware of resets. Most Papyruses are unaware of resets. Neither of these children are responsible for the genocide run, but that doesn't mean they're completely innocent. Kara is actually very nice, and they just act as a helpful narrator. Frisk, however, is less innocent, but they wouldn't go so far as to commit genocide. This is Underswap Papyrus. His nickname is Carrot. This is Underswap Sans. His nicknames are Blueberry or Blue. They are both fully aware of resets, but Carrot doesn't know Blue is aware and vice versa. Blue is still a member of the Star Sanses. When any of the Star Sanses get really excited or happy, their eyelights become star-shaped. Carrot is still in the bad time trio. Blue and Carrot's personalities are one of the biggest changes in my take of Underswap. Most of the personality changes being revolved around Blue. One of the changes is that Blue actually managed to convince Carrot to cut back on smoking. Blue is a bit more withdrawn, cautious, and a bit jumpy at times, but he's still very kind and thoughtful. Blue is even more cautious and jumpy when he's in his blue bear form because he doesn't want anyone to know Bear exists besides Era, who already knows. Just like Era, his grit can make any form of physical touch hurt him. He has trained himself not to react that way to Era. He hasn't bothered to teach himself to touch others because they would have to see him in his bearer form. He is able to turn back into Blue because he was only trapped in the anti-void for 2 years instead of the usual 7. Blue has forgiven Era for the whole, kidnapping him and trapping him in the anti-void for 2 years, and they have now become very good friends. This is not a Fallen Stars AU. Passive and Corrupted Nightmare are the same person. Nightmare regrets eating the apples and killing the villagers, not because he thinks they deserve a chance, but because it's the reason he and Dream are fighting. Dream thinks Corrupted Nightmare is a parasite controlling his brother, and his brother is long dead. He only blames himself for this instead of Corrupted Nightmare. Both brothers want to set up a peace treaty between them, but they don't know how to ask each other. Dream and Nightmare were never treated well as kids. Nim and the bullies were especially bad. Nim wasn't physically abusive, but she was strict and neglectful. The apple incident happened when they were just 6 years old. This is not an F-God AU, Forest God of Destruction. Arrow likes to destroy AUs, and he won't destroy Undertale or Underswap. He still has Haphophobia, the fear of being touched, but is working hard to overcome this fear. I don't have very many clips, but I do have a few situational ones. If it's not on the screen, it's only platonic. I always clip Lino X Reaper. Sometimes I clip Cream, yet other times I don't. I usually clip Telmare, but it's not guaranteed for my videos. Like I said, I don't have very many clips. I'm still working on my AU, so this may change in the future, but this is all notable changes for now. See you in the next video. Bye!